What's up, guys? Andrew Bad Andy Belgin. I'm back again with Bad Andy Fitness. So I've been getting asked a lot of questions. What's the best way to lift to get bigger? So today I'm going to talk about what's the best way to work out to gain size. And it's definitely not CrossFit. That's honestly, quite frankly, the worst way to work out. I've never met anyone who does CrossFit that doesn't get hurt. So sorry, CrossFitters, your way is immediately out the way. So obviously the best way is going to be like a bodybuilder style. And if you're supersetting and working out multiple muscles in a workout, that's not going to be the best way either. You just want to pick one body part. So I have a shoulder day, and that is all I do. And I will do 6 to 7 lifts just for that shoulder part. And it takes a toll on your body. It takes a while to get used to this style of working out. And not only is it the best way to put on size, but it's the best way to put on strength from what I found. So I've been doing this style for 3 years now. My strength has gone through the roof. I've gotten bigger. I've gotten leaner. And, when I occasionally go do something like CrossFit, and it really drives them nuts that I'm so much stronger than them, and I never do it. So when you work out one body part and you just pound into submission for an hour nonstop, it only has one thing to do, and that is to grow, to get bigger, and get stronger. And I even break up my back day into 2 parts, where I'll do like kind of a lower and middle part for thickness, and then I do a strictly an upper body or an upper back day as well, and I just really target it. So I get really specific. And, probably the next area I'll do that in is I probably need to break legs down into 2 days. Instead of just doing 1 brutal leg session, I probably should be doing 2 brutal leg sessions after seeing the progress I've made with my back and really getting specific on certain areas I'm targeting. And I mean, 1 day for biceps or 1 day for triceps is definitely going to be fine, because there's only so many exercises you can really do for those. And, that brings me up to my next point. People always ask me, how often do I need to be changing my workout? Well, your muscles, they really don't do that many things. They either, extend or contract whatever body part it is. So there's not very many lifts, especially when you're doing one body part a day, that you can really do. But how you can vary it is, 1, how many reps you do. So if you want to get bigger, you should be going heavy, 5 to 3 reps. Do that for a couple months. Once you stop getting sore, go ahead, throw in a month of doing your, typical sets of 10 or 12, whatever you've been doing, instead of doing those super heavy sets. And then, do that for a month, and then go back to the heavy sets, and it's going to pay off big time. And when you do these heavy sets, there's really no time frame. I know a lot of people get hung up on after I do this, I got to pick it up immediately and do it again 1 minute later. Well, when you're doing heavy reps, 3 to 5, you really take as long as you need to be able to pick it up again. And if you're doing it right, it should be taking a lot out of you. So it's probably going to take longer than a minute rest in between sets. So these workouts do get longer, but if you're wanting to put on size, it's hands down the best way to do it. So another thing you can do to vary up your workout is change what exercise you do when. Let's say it's chest day, and you always start out with regular bench press, and then you finish off, with flies. Well, reverse it. Start off with flies, then go to your benches, switch up your benches, start with incline 1 day, decline 1 day, and it's going to make a difference. You're going to keep feeling it. And another thing you guys really need to focus on are the negatives. So let's just take bench into consideration again. You should be coming down longer, not the same, it should take you longer to come down than to push it back up. And these negatives, it's one thing that will never stop building your muscle, are negatives. If you're doing, 3x10s, eventually your body's going to get used to it and you're not going to get any gains. But if you do negatives correctly, it should never stop getting you size gains. It's not going to get you necessarily strength gains, but if you're just looking for size, negatives are a great thing to focus on. And then, you got negatives, going heavy, and then switching up what exercises you do when. So, start taking your body parts and start doing 6 to 7 exercises. Do a tricep day, a bicep day, a shoulder day, a chest day, a back day, and I recommend splitting the back day up into upper and then kind of, thickening in the middle and kind of the lower body part. And then leg day, I need to get to do in 2 days. I don't do that yet, but leg day, do 2 days on that as well. So then, you would end up with 4 workouts a week. And don't work out these body parts every week. So I do kind of the main body parts 1 week. I'll do chest, back, legs. Next week is auxiliary. It's still pretty taxing on the body, but it does give it that little bit of time to kind of repair, and it's not taking quite the same toll as a chest, leg, or back workout day when you're doing the auxiliary. So that kind of helps. Start off with the main ones, punish your body, and then the next week go ahead, push yourself again, but do the auxiliary, the bicep, tricep, shoulder type exercises, and it's gonna give your body a little bit of time to repair. And then that's another thing you need to take into consideration is you need to be getting proper rest. So you shouldn't be working out 6-7 days a week, especially if you're natural. 3 to 4 times a week is the maximum, especially if you're pushing yourself. That should be all you should be able to do. When I do my main body parts, chest, back, and leg, I am so sore the entire week. There is no way I could do bicep, triceps, shoulders that same week. I would just be breaking down, getting constantly sick and not growing, because when you're overtraining like that, it doesn't give your body time to repair and build those muscles, because you can stress them as much as you want in the gym, but if you're not getting rest, they're not going to grow, because that's actually when they grow is at night when you're sleeping. So go ahead, switch it up to this style of working out, but then you got to make sure you're getting plenty of rest. So guys, I hope that helped you understand how to get bigger body parts. And this goes for guys or girls. If you want to get more muscular, this is how to do it. This is the best way to do it. So that's going to do it for this episode. Give it a like, give it a share, subscribe. And as always, in the comments below, let me know what you want me to cover in future episodes. I'll get to them. And I'll see you guys on the next episode of Bad Andy Fitness.